Hello, my darlings. Hello, my ragtime gals.
That one's in public domain.
It's public domain, right? I don't know. Wow, that was an interesting intro. Hi, everybody. No Drama Makeup Mama here. Today, we are going to the royal we. I am going to show you my latest haul from Ulta and do a get ready with me with some of the products. So I guess I'll show you the products first and then we'll go from there. I may need my lovely assistant to do arm swatches, but the first thing I got, which I am gonna actually just put on my face, is the Ofra Northern Lights Primer. It says prime and glow without the oiliness, la 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 la, in this soft focus primer. Imperfections will be diffused as this light-catching prepping lotion dries to a satin finish and creates a smooth base for your makeup. Promises, promises. I did not get my husband to wet a sponge. I'm failing today. For those new people out there that were like, oh, your skin's beautiful, now you guys can see this is what I look like without makeup on. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand so you guys can see.
You need this sponge wet?
I do. Well, if it ever comes out. Okay. So it's like a lotion. Actually, that is really pretty. You can't tell. It dries down really nice. It's not sticky. It looks full, which is nice. So I'm just gonna dot some of this on the old cheekaroonies here. Not the cheeker. You didn't wet it enough. That's a tip, guys. So if you guys use beauty blenders or beauty sponges or anything like that, you got to make sure you wet it a lot and you're squeezing it out the whole time you're wetting it, because they get really big. And if you only wet it part of the way and it's not wet all the way, it will absorb more of your product. So the more wet you get it, and then you know you can squeeze the wetness out. Okay, so this has a little bit of an odor that I'm not a fan of. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have anything that has odor in it. It doesn't even have like a perfume. So it's just how it smells. It has birch sap extract in it. I don't know. It smells like patchouli, which I'm not a fan of, but maybe it'll dissipate. Okay, so I just kind of wipe that all over. I really like how it feels. I don't know, this is definitely more of like an all over primer. It definitely has smoothed me out a little bit. I wouldn't say it did like a whole bunch, but we'll see. All right, so the next thing, I did actually get another illuminator. I got the Born to Glow liquid illuminator from NYX. This is Highlight Your Beauty. It's a lightweight illuminator that gives you a refreshed glow, beautiful highlight. Wear alone or pair with makeup to instantly highlight wherever it is applied. So this isn't really a primer. This is more of like a liquid highlighter. And then I got the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and it's non-comedogenic. I got Pale Light. It's a fresh face look. I wanted to try because it is so hot here. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup in the summer. I do for you guys just because I love you so much. But in real life, like day to day, it's not something that happens because it's too hot. But I wanted to try this tinted moisturizer. It's probably going to be too yellow for me, but we're going to find out. I'm just putting, wow, I really don't like the way that Northern Light smells. Ugh. It has like a, I don't know, like that, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? That kind of like woody, musky smell that some perfumes have. I am not a fan. Like perfumes have like sandalwood and amber and stuff. It smells like that, which I guess is fine for some folk, but I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. I do like how it looks on my skin though, so I'll let you know if the smell goes away. I'm not trying to smell like a patchouli wearing person. So I probably put too much of the skin tint on because I'm used to putting foundation on and not a tinted moisturizer. But I just kind of wanted to get an idea of the coverage. It is going to look like, I mean, it's supposed to look like you don't have anything on, which honestly, I'm a full coverage kind of girl. I like to make my skin look as like flawless and even as possible. This definitely does not do that. But you know, for just like something quick and easy, it's made me very pale. Maybe that's not what smells. Do I have something around here else that smells? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Today is called Jessica Goes Crazy video. Woo! So since I'm so pale, let's go ahead and pale it up even more. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Magic Wand Concealer. This is the color C2. I really need C5, but any of you who follow the beauty community know that C5 was the color that got stolen and they didn't have very much of it and it was sold out before I could get it. Hopefully they're going to restock it soon because really I'm a C5. This is a little pale. I've noticed in my photos and things that under my eyes looks a little white. But since I'm so pale with the skin tint on, I'm going to go down. Okay, so the skin tint, the new skin tint and the concealer do not want to be friends. You can't really tell, but like right here where they're kind of meeting, they're not in a friendly relationship right now. They're on the outs, so to speak. So I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder for under my eyes, and then I'm going to use my Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder just to put a little powder on my face. But I have to say, I don't know, I just feel very pale. And then like very separated where my concealer touched my, like it's rolling off. Ew, ew, ew. What the, I'm just doing it on both sides. Okay, so I don't like this. Well, maybe I don't like, see, this is the thing about trying too many new things on at the same time. You're like, I don't know what I like and what I don't like. So it's either the illuminator or the primer or the tinted moisturizer. One or the other. See, I think my skin looked good when I had the primer on, so I'm pretty sure it's a tinted moisturizer that I'm not a fan of. It says it's a breathable, weightless formula. Skin looks luminous. It says it doesn't streak, but that's a lie because it's definitely streaky. Nyx, you lied to me. You lied. You just straight up lied to me. Alright, I'm going to use a big fluffy powder brush. Put some of this Flower Illusion Light. Get back some of my glow because it said it was illuminating. It's a liar. Guys, my face just, I mean, ugh, Larry, look at my makeup. Does it look awful?
No. It's good, baby.
You're lying to me. Don't lie to me on camera. Okay. Mama don't like that. So I cannot recommend the NYX's Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. I will not recommend that. I will probably, and no, I will definitely be returning this to Ulta. I have like a whole pile of stuff I need to go to Ulta and return. And I just keep forgetting. I did get a new bronzer. It's the Makeup Revolution mega bronzer. So it's a really big pan and it's in the cool. They have 01 cool and they have 02 warm. I got the cool because bronzers tend to look a little orange on me because I'm so pale. So I thought I would get the cool one and see what it was about. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna take a stippling brush. I love, ooh, Lord Jesus. Okay, well, be really careful if you get this because, geez Louise, it's dusty. Oh my gosh. This is gonna become like a comedy show instead of Ooh, it is, okay. Okay, well, it's not bad. It's, you need to dab it very carefully, because if you roll your brush in it like you're used to doing for things like bronzer, it will go everywhere, which is what happened to me. So, it's not bad. It's a little dark, but it could also look dark because my makeup looks too pale. Let's be honest. I'm not batting 100 today. 100, 1,000. Wow, I'm not even batting close to 1,000 because I can't even get my metaphors straight. My sports metaphors. All right. Well, that definitely warmed my face up. I'm a little worried it warmed it up too much, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull a Tati and just put it everywhere. And if you guys don't know what that reference is, Tati Westbrook is notorious for making herself a couple shades darker than she actually is, which is fine. It looks really good because her body's that tan, but mine is not. Okay, so bronzer. How would I grade this? This is okay. I think if you were a little darker than me, which I am pale as a ghost, but if you were a little bit darker than me, this would be really good. I don't like how loosely packed it is in the pan, because that kind of defeats the purpose of the big pan, because the big pan means you want to take a big brush and you just want to swoosh it and then be able to put it on. But when it's that loosely packed and you try to swoosh and it goes everywhere, it kind of defeats the purpose. So that's my thoughts on that. I do not have a new blush, so I'm going to use my newest blush, which is the Benefits Cheek Leader. I'm going to use California, because I have not used that one yet. And I know it's a little shiny, and I don't like shiny blush. But we're just playing today. We're just playing. I'm being weird. I don't mean to be. And I'm sorry if you guys are like, why are you being weird? I don't know. I just am. So this is not really adding, it's adding a little bit of color. It's kind of a coral with a gold shift to it. It's definitely illuminating. So that's nice. That's nice, guys. Guys, my skincare, I loved my live last night. You guys were so awesome. And I hate that I was trying to get it to download, and I meant to hit it to get it to download or upload or whatever. And instead of uploading it, I hit delete, because that's my life. And I deleted it. So I'm sorry. I will do another one soon-ish. All right, so I got 2 new palettes. That's really all I got, so that's my haul. I got this palette, which is the Swear By It. The NYX palette, it was $35, but it was marked down, and then I had a discount and then a coupon. So it ended up being like $12. And then the Born to Run, which was half price. So I'm going to use, which one am I going to use? Which one do I want to use, Larry? NYX is, it's already let me down once today. Maybe it'll redeem itself. I hope so. I sure hope so. Because you have let me down in the skin tint foundation sector. How do you open it? Oh, it's sealed. Here. So this is a 40 pan eyeshadow thing, which is a lot of eyeshadow. I haven't owned any NYX in a while. The last NYX I had was a single. They have a single eyeshadow called Birthday Suit, and it's like the perfect base color, like the perfect color to put on after you put your eyeshadow base down. And I ran out of it and stopped using singles, so now I don't. But so this is 40 pans. Oh my gosh, it doesn't open. Guys, I'm struggling today. Like, the struggle is real right now. There we go. Dude. Open. Oh, gosh. I was going to ask me my credit score. Okay, so that's the palette. So it has a really nice combination of shimmers and mattes. It's mostly matte, I think. And it's a really wide variety of colors. So let's do something fun. All right, so I need a little eyeshadow base. And I'm actually gonna use, I know I love MAC Painterly Pot. I'm not giving up on MAC Painterly Pot. But this L'Oreal Paris Magic Decrease Eyelid Primer, it's a little bit thinner and it doesn't give me as much crepe sometimes if I'm working with shimmers. And I've really enjoyed it. So, if you guys are looking for a better, not better, but a less costly alternative for an eyelid primer, L'Oreal Magic Decrease. I don't know how much it is. I can't remember. But it's got to be less than the Painterly Pot. Right? I like it because it's like, it almost turns into a powder. Like, I almost feel like I don't have to set it. I mean, I'm going to anyway, but I feel like I don't have to. And I didn't do my brows. I'll do my brows eventually. Alright, so I'm going to, what is on me? I don't have a drink. Oh my god, my life is falling apart. Okay. Breathe, Jessica. So there's only really one base color in here, and it's this cream color on top. This one right here. So I'm gonna go, oh my god, and I'll drop. Thank you. So I'm gonna go in with that cream. Let's see what kind of, that goes on nice. Stop scurrying for goodies and treats. So my friend has fresh mint growing in their yard, and she brought some over, and I put it in my tea, and it's so good. I love mint tea. My husband put it in the tea. Oh my god. Really? Are you gonna call me out when I'm already having a hard time? Okay, so, what should I do? What should I do? Okay, I'm gonna go in with,
There's Daddy.
he's right there. This color right here, it's kind of like a camel-y color in my transition. I need to wash my brushes, y'all. Like, for show. I need to make sure I don't have anything on any of these. Okay, so this is like a camel, a matte camel color. Or like a, oh, well, that comes out orange. Okay, so it's a matte orange. The pigmentation in these is really good though. I think I might do a cut crease. I think I'm feeling fancy. So that's that orangey color. Yeah, it's orange. It's like a sienna kind of color. Like a raw sienna. What are you heating up?
Popcorn
Oh.
for the babies.
Oh my god, they're always hungry.
They never stop eating.
They literally just ate dinner and they're hungry again. I'm like, I swear to God, they're gonna, like, I'm gonna trip one day and not get up fast enough and they're gonna start eating me. Like feral dogs. Okay, so I went in with that color, so I'm gonna go into this color, which is kind of the next natural progression, I guess. Let me find another brush, please. Alright, I'm gonna use my IT one. This is kind of like a warm terracotta. He's making you popcorn, sweetheart.
Popcorn?
Alright. Oh, that's pretty. And that's just deepening up that same, it's that same color family. Ugh. Guys, I can't stand the way my skin looks right now. Can't stand it. But I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. You know what color I don't use a lot on my eyes and I just thought about is brown. I don't do a lot of brown. I guess because my eyes are brown, so it just seems kind of silly. And I know how you say like the opposite colors look good on, I guess. Okay, so that's with those two colors down. I think I'm gonna deepen it up even more. I'm gonna go in with this color, which is like the deepest of, yes, that's popcorn in the background, guys.
Sorry.
It's just my life. Popcorn and children. All right, it's actually kind of like a burgundy-ish. And ooh, it's dark, okay. But it's that same shade. So I'm gonna go in with a really thin brush and just kind of like do that micro windshield wiping like I said before. And then I'm gonna blend it up. So I'm gonna lay the color down first with the micro windshield wiper move. And just kind of massaging it right on the top of my eyeball. And then I'm gonna go in with my It blending brush and not putting any extra color in, just kind of blending it so that it doesn't look like I just have a line of color on my eye. This is very, why does every look I do a sunset?
Because that's the only thing that's as beautiful as you are.
Oh my God. All right, so yeah. I got some orange on my eyes, guys. All right, so I kind of want to do something funky. So I think I'm gonna do purple on my lid, but I am gonna do a cut crease. And I'm gonna use concealer to do it. This is the Catrice concealer. So the way you do your cut crease is basically you just put concealer or eye primer or something on your eyelid, and you just make, the reason it's called a cut crease is because it looks like it's like sharp. So you're doing just your eyelid. And you don't want to go any farther than the top of your eyeball. And that is a cut crease. Ta-da! And you can go further out, like if you wanted to wing it or, you know, anything like that, you can do that kind of thing too. But, oh, I just got a bunch on my eye, my mascara. Ooh! I got it all over my eyelid. Oh well. Really, you only have to be careful at the top. And sometimes it's good, like, I probably made a mistake using the wand. It's good to use a brush because you can get a more defined line, but I'm going to be blending quite a bit, so it'll be alright. It's going to be okay, guys. I promise. So, and you kind of want to open your eyes too, because then that's going to show you where your natural crease is. I know this looks messy. I promise you I'm going to fix it. So I'm going to go in with this like kind of lavender color that's at the top, right on the inside of my crease, inside of my eye, and just pack that down. So the colors, yeah, the colors definitely pay out well. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with the dark purple in here that's kind of like a plummy color on the other side of my eye and kind of blend in. Ooh, that was way darker than I anticipated. Holy cannoli. Okay, well, this eye look has taken a turn. And I'm not sure it's taken a good turn. It's just taken a turn. Well, this looks gray and not purple. This is not the prettiest work I've ever done, guys. It's not. It's just not. All right. Wow, I need a way to tie that in. I'm gonna take, there's like a medium purple color. Let me see if I can put some of that in the middle and kind of like make it do something other than look the way it looks right now. Okay. That did a little something, something. All right, so she's got a little bit of fallout on the shimmer colors for sure. All right, so now I'm gonna do something else on the inner corner. Yeah, guys, so sometimes you make mistakes. You know, everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes, you make mistakes. We all make crazy mistakes sometimes with our makeup. I'm gonna go into this cream kind of champagne color and just really pack it. See if I can get it to blend. Okay. That lightened it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go back in my crease because this is a good object lesson. Sometimes you mess up and you have to go back and kind of like, you can't be like, oh, now my makeup's screwed up completely and I can't fix it and I might as well just give up. You know, you can't do that because then it will be messed up and you won't fix it and you'll cry and it'll be bad. Sometimes things don't look the way you think they're going to look, and that's okay. Like, this does not look like what I wanted it to look like. What I had in my head was not this. But now that I'm kind of like got darker on my eyes, I'm gonna go kind of brighter in my crease. I'm actually gonna take blue. This could be a disaster. This video might not even be uploaded, guys. Ooh. Let's just be honest here. Okay, so that blue did absolutely nothing. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we've decided to go from sunset to mermaid. Let's go from one trend to the other. Like I said, this is a good lesson. Stuff doesn't always go as planned. You have to kind of be able to work with what you have and work with, you know, what's happening in the moment. Just because something looks like it's gonna work, like I said, doesn't mean it's going to. And I just so happened to put a tone of color that does not look good with that orange, and it just was like, nope. So now I'm going back and I'm fixing it. So instead of trying to take everything off, I'm going in with a cooler color on my transition and making it more of a mermaid eye. A mermaid eye. It's definitely darker than what I usually do. But, you know, put some of that blue under my eye, right there. And then let's just go full mermaid. She's going full mermaid, guys. She's going full mermaid. And I'm gonna go in with this green and just right at the top of my crease, like define that, oh yes, define that color a little bit more. Okay, mama like. And then, you know, I like to kind of do this number. And all that really does is just provide continuity, so it's not like the colors are blocked off. I'm not blending as much as I normally would in this look because I am using different colors and such bright colors. But I've been into like crazy eye looks lately. All right. What do you guys think? Is it insane? It's a little insane. This is not where I thought this was gonna go when I started. but it's where it went. And I'm not mad at it. I think I need to take a little bit more blue. See, this is the point where someone needs to stop me, but there's no one here to stop me, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna take that blue and blend it into the green a little bit better. Because a lot of times, because I do have hooded eyes, like if I do color in my transition, sometimes it gets lost in the hood of my eye. Okay, that's pretty. So these definitely have really good pigmentation. I've used some NYX that don't. I think NYX is like one of those brands that's either like really on or really not. Like it's either all or nothing kind of thing. But that's true for a lot of brands. So I'm not gonna give them a hard time. Especially since this one seems to be working out pretty well. Rainbow eye. It's a mermaid eye, guys. Doing a mermaid eye. All right. So I'm gonna throw a little liner on, some mascara on. I'm gonna do something special with my brows, and I'll be right back. Hey. I almost did it again. I was gonna sing that song again, but I don't need to do that. So this eye took an unexpected turn. I was planning, I don't know what I was planning. See, I need to just go with the flow. I started out doing like kind of orange and brick colors and ended up doing a peacock eye. So what I did while I was off camera was, I need my assistant, please. Hello. I need you to zoom in on my eye, please. So what I did was I put a mixture of two different NYX eyeliners, one blue and one green, on the bottom of my lid. I also just re-emphasized that green down at the bottom. Can you zoom in on my eye?
I'm zoomed in on your eye.
Ooh, okay. So, and then instead of using a brow pencil in my brow, I used a NYX Faux Black in Blackberry, which is a little bit purple. And I went to about there with that color. And then I took a little tiny bit of the blue that's under my eyes and put it right there, and then took my Physicians Formula highlighter that is glowing like a freaking lava lamp, and I put that over the end, so it's kind of like an ombre brow. I added a little, it's not really a half lash. I think it's supposed to be a full lash, but it's really short on me. So it's really, this on is fake lash and this is mine. Did a little of that, put a little Calabasas on my lips. You can zoom out now.
I did.
So yeah. So I'm your peacock fantasy. I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be a mermaid fantasy, but the olive green kind of color, because the Swear By It palette does not have a bright green. So it's kind of more of an olive green, and you know, if you think about it, I tried to mimic that, the peacock feather, where it kind of is gradiates from blue, like darker purples, to like more of a blue tone, to that olivey gold tone. So this is my look. The Swear By It palette is awesome. I don't know if I'd swear by it, but I like it. I did not like the tone, or the skin tint. I think I might like the Northern Lights, but I'm not sure. I don't really care for the smell. So this might be going to somebody. Just because I don't need another primer. I just was trying it because it was new. But yeah, so everybody take a deep breath. Breathe it out. And be still.